Well, hello, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, depending on when and where you're listening to this. For us here, it is Friday, May the 8th. Oh, Mother's Day coming up in a couple of days here, this Sunday. And like that, and like that. So, yeah, how you guys doing? We are doing okay here. It is a kind of overcast day a bit here on the island, but a balmy 12 degrees, and we're only 7 o'clock in the morning, so should be a warm one today, I'm thinking. And like that, but yeah, so how you guys doing? I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. And as you can tell, we are doing a little early morning logging. We got oh, there we go. We got a little bit of daylight now. That's a little better. Nice. Yep, and yep. Um, oh, this is a big old girl. Yeah, we're just doing a little early morning logging and whatnot. Get our sawmill rocking and rolling here. Get some materials in there. Oh, this is a big old girl. Hokey doodles. I think I hope my chainsaw can do this. Can we do this in one cut? Oh my gosh. And there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now. Okay, which way are you going to fall? Oh, yeah. Oh, right, you had that other tree in there too. Okay. Well, there we flipping a go-go. So, yeah, like I say, just trying to get some things rocking. You got to stand up. Oh, no, there goes. She's falling now. Okay. Um, yeah, like I say, get this rocking and rolling here because I want to get the sawmill going and whatnot. And with the sawmill, as I stated before, we got everything on just sell, and so it's aside from me having to feed the saw, it's a pretty passive income, right? It automatically sells everything off for me and like that and like that and like that, don't you know? So what we is up to on this fine Friday? Well, after we get a little bit of this done, I want to put in a new field. Um, and that is going to take a bit because I want it to be a rather large field. Don't you know? Excuse me. Uh, Itchy ear. Go figure. Every time I want to talk to you guys, got to be something, doesn't it? You got the car keys in one hand, groceries in the other, and suddenly your nose is like, if I don't scratch this right now, I'm going to freak out. Yeah, you know the feeling. You know the feeling. There we go. All right, now let's get you dragged over there. Wumpa. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a little wash, rinse, and repeat on this, and that's a fact. But while I got you here, and while we're just kind of chilling with our morning coffees and like that, you do have a coffee, right? See, this is the whole point now. I mean, this is, get the coffee, stoke the bowl, get your favorite blankie, get comfy, and just kind of hang out. So go get your coffee. I'll be right here. Go make your coffee, get your bowl stoked, roll a blunt, whatever blows your hair back, and we'll be right here just doing our thing. Okay, so you back now? Right. Okay, so now let's grab our coffees. Oh, morning life support system. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh, heck yeah. Dag nabbit, that is some righteously good stuff. Anyway, back to what it is and what it was and what is and what ain't. I just want to tuck this plow in here. It's amazing how these sheds fill up. You got all this room, and it's like, oh, that's a good sized shed, man. No worries, that'll take care of everything. And it's like, okay, yeah. And the next thing you know, it's crowded. Pardon me, pardon me. Now let's get you tucked in here. I'm sorry, I said plow. Oh, foreshadowing, foreshadowing. No, we just gotta drop the yada, as it were. Okay, there. Now we can talk plows. Getting a little ahead of myself here. Don't you know? Don't you know? Getting kind of eager. Now, I think this old girl right here will do just fine. I was thinking about getting a really big one, and hold-y-do, but we don't have the tractor to pull a really big one. So we're going to have this one. We'll paint her up nice and all that. It'll have that new plow smell and everything, man. Okay, so moving right along, what do you say we go to the store and we shall pick up the plow? And where I want to do this field, it's kind of what we're going to end up having to do, is, of course, is put fields in between the cusps of trees and like that and like that. And eventually we'll get some of these trees knocked down to where we can open up fields and what have you. My sawmill, the way I'm doing it right now, I just kind of get things rocking. Early days here, eh? Early days yet, mate. Okay, so now I want to start down here and I want to work up that great fine hill that we got up to our left here on the port side of the tractor, don't you know? Okay, now let's see if I line it up with that gap. So we start somewhere over here and then we can run it up that hillock there, that little pass, if you will. Okay, put it on to allow create fields. Yep, yep, and yep. Alrighty. What do you say we go make some huge mistakes that we cannot correct? And as I always say sometimes, make sure you save before you start doing stuff like this. When you're building, or you're creating, or you're changing the topography, putting in water features, anything where you're doing like a semi-permanent change to the game, always save first. Always, always. But anyway, let's go get some of this done, shall we? I'm going to go I'm gonna not go anywhere. I'm gonna be right here, but I am gonna drink my coffee. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, there we go. Like I said, big field. big field. But then I have big plans for my big field. So there and so there and so there. Okay, one last little bit here. Okay, stage one is complete. There we go. All right, let's get this off the field, tucked away here. Oh, pardon me. All that coffee, and all it wants to do is come back up again. Let me out, let me out. No, you're mine. You will be mine, you will be mine, all mine. Okay, gently up the old metal hill. There we go. Ta flippin' duh. All right, bear with peeps. This is now the grindy part where, you know, the necessary evils of. Because, as we always say, it's a tool. And what do we do with tools? Well, we take them out and we use them. And then we clean them, we maintain them, and then we put them away where they belong. And that way, when we do need them, we know where they are. And also, we know that when we get there, they will be in good stead. And like that. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Literally. Literally, man. Literally. Okay. There we go. Well, I think she's going to be a fine, fine day here. A little on the chilly side here on the farm. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Doing the old aqualung here. There we go. All right, now let's get down underneath and give her a little belly a tickle. Get into all the little nooks and crannies and like that up inside the wheel wells along the all the working mechanisms therein. Do 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 do. Get the brakes all wet so when we come down the hill and we put the brakes on, it'll squeal like a banshee. Do 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 do. Okay, now we are. Make sure we get all the glass and all that happy stuff, you know. Gotta have a clean machine, baby. Hey, cool if your chrome don't shine, yeah? Yeah, I've never been a big believer in tinsel, man. Chrome don't get you home. I've always been more of a kind of a rat bike kind of guy. Just flat black and practical. Yeah, more tinsel you got, the more things can go wrong, man. Just keep her simple. That is for sure. Right down to the wiring harness. Just keep it simple, man. You only need about 5 main wires. And then you can branch off from there. Okay, now let's get over this way and put our big new shiny toy back in our big new shiny shed. Oh, look, shiny. Now, we're going to tuck you. Methinks in there we shall come around. And we got a spot just in beside all the rest of the parts. Can we do it? Oh, let's go, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Speaking of let's go. Colorado Avalanche, man, they are just a smoking, man. Smoking things, I'll tell you. They are on a winning streak. I mean, they're not the only one. There's a couple of teams out there that are on a winning streak, per se. But yeah, go Avs, go, man. Okay, so there we are on that one. Another poor job done well. And we get the old chickions going. They're starting to lay, so that's kind of nice. Now, what do we need here? Holy schmutz, that's a big field. That's all right. I got big plans, baby. Big plans. Now, we're going to have to do some liming and some fertilizing and the like and the like. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. But we we can't plant anything just yet. We are in the dead time. The earliest we could plant, well, would be February if we were going to do cotton. Cotton? Did somebody say cotton? No foreshadowing there, man. Oh my gosh, by golly darn. So yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan, guys. I'm going to spin and spin. Shall we do it one more time? Are you feeling crazy? Do you want to just kind of jump, jump, jump your sillies out, and wiggle your waggle all day? You got to jump, jump, jump your crazies out. Shake your sillies out, jump your crazies out. I can't remember. Old Raffy. Good old Raffy. Man, we listened to a lot of that when my kids were young. Yeah, kids. Yeah, yeah, they're all grown with kids of their own now. Okie doodles. And like that, and like that. In fact, my kids who have had kids, those kids have already had kids. So I not only have grandchildren, I have great grandchildren now. But then I'm 70, so I'm allowed to have great everything, man. It comes with age. We've earned it at this point. All right, so she says she wants some lime. So we should do that. Have a little peek. Yeah, she needs some lime and the like. So there. So we should get off of this first. Doorknob. What do you say we head to town, such as it is, if you can call that town, because it's not really a town, and like that, it's just a sell point. There's no actual people. I'm the only man on the planet. Yeah, just me and my cotton. uh, Alrighty, hang on here, guys. And there we go. All right, backing on around here. Pardon me. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll get that hooked up and then we'll get it filled up here. So just kind of bear with. We'll just speed it up so it's not quite so slow. I got Saturday morning cartoons coming back in my head again. Yeah, it's fun to reminisce, isn't it? Alrighty, well, let's get this old girl back to where she's got to go. And I think at first, I'm going to hire this out because I have a keen interest in seeing what the NPC will do with this field because it is a hodgepodge. There's no like constant north, south, east, west to it whatsoever. So now these guys will do what they consider to be the up and down first, I guess, and then they will go and do the outside, the hedgerows and like that. But yeah, this has got so many twists and turns and corners and beeps and bops. I'm not sure what they're going to do. See, for me, I would just start at one side and just keep going around the outside and just keep doing circles till we got her done. And in my mind, that would be, the way to go about doing this. But the NPCs have a different plan, Stan. Yeah, they got a different way of dropping off the key, Lee. You know, they're hopping on a different bus, Gus. Yeah, Paul Simon. Yeah, baby. 50 ways to what? Oh, pardon me. So while we are doing this and watching all kinds of paint dry and like that, what are we doing with the channel these days? Well, we finished up with um, Fallout 4. Excuse me just for a second. I got to mute you guys. My nose is going and I just got to clear a sinus here. Hold on. Don't mean to be rude. Alrighty, another poor job done well, literally. Yeah, what's going on with the channel? We finished with the Fallout 4. Um, it was different for me because this time I did a POV from the Institute side of it, and we went with the Institute. We won't be doing that ever again. I did not like that. I did not feel good about the things I had to do in order to play it from that point of view, you know? Because I've always done it where I'm either with the Brotherhood of Steel or, through the eyes of the Minutemen and like that type of thing, right? And we always destroy the Institute because they're the, proverbial bad guy, if you will. Um, I mean, not in their mind. In their mind, they're doing what they think is right. It just means that a lot of people have to die for them to do it. So, yeah, we will not be repeating that. I'm not into going around killing innocent people just because, you know, well, just because. So, yeah, where to jump on the next thing for that? I don't really know, you know? There is a game that I am interested in trying, and it's survival. It's called Icarus. And I've got a few people that I'm watching that are heavy into this right now, and it seems to be the flavor of the month, if you will. But yeah, idea being that, pardon me, you're going to a planet. Now, this planet, they were trying to terraform, and whatever things went horribly wrong. Anyway, long story short, it's just foobar, and they've ruined the atmosphere. You can't breathe the air. You know, the water is tainted, so that if you do drink it, you're going to get Gardia, or you're going to get dysentery and whatnot. And it's no joke in the game, man. It's like there's lots of stuff that can go wrong. Pardon me, and it is a grind. Everything, and I mean everything on this planet does not want you there. So of course, two things you need, air and water. And right off the hop, you don't have either. So you got to go around, and there's this ore that you can get, and you can use it to create oxygen for yourself. So you're constantly going around getting these ore rocks and stuff so that you can breathe. But yeah, everything is a challenge, and I telling you, everything is out to get you. I think about the only thing that doesn't want to eat you is the rabbits. you know, I mean, even the horses are very territorial, and I understand you can tame some of the animals and whatnot. And I'm guessing in the same way that it worked with Ark. You can take the local animals and you can tame them down. I don't know for sure. I shouldn't be saying you do this or do that because I don't know what you do as far as do this, do that. It's a case of grind, grind, grind. So, I mean, you get dropped down in this pod, and even without you saying so, you hit the ground and that door opens. And I seen one guy doing a playthrough where that door opened and there was a great big bloody bear there, and he never got one step from the pod. He got eaten like he was there for literally 18 seconds and he was dead. So welcome to Icarus, right? So yeah, I've been watching a few guys playing it and whatnot, and I might give that a try. Um, it seems like a fairly long game. It seems like you can put 100 hours or something into it. Uh, Again, I don't know for sure, but so I'm kind of leaning towards that for a Monday to Friday thing. I don't know. I don't want to get too overly busy because you get too many games on the go, and then it's like the fun comes out of it because now it's a chore. Now you got to get this out by that time. You got to get this one done for this day. You got to get this done now. So yeah, it takes the joy of the gaming side of it away, because well, does this scene fit? Will this go in here? Okay, how am I going to edit that to blend in with what I did? All the fun things in life, yeah. So that's one way I might jump. Um, I was thinking the other day, geez, I haven't played Conan Exiles for a long time, and that was kind of a fun game in that I like the build. The building aspect in that game is just phenomenal, man. And then I'm looking yesterday going around, well, I'll be damned. I don't know why, but Conan seems to be the flavor of the month again because there's about 5 people I seen yesterday, and everybody's playing Conan again. Now, I don't know if there was maybe a big update for the game or something, or a new DLC maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I am not sure which way I'm going to jump on that. But we will find out. But being Friday today, I'm not going to do anything till next week. As far as that goes, we'll make a decision. That's a tomorrow thing. That's not a today thing. Today we are farming, and I'm really liking this map. We've got nothing but options here. Like I say, this is kind of no man's land esque, if you will. The same idea. It's just you against the wild, and like that. And it is literally just you. There's like nobody else on this map. However, that being said, I'm gonna buy me a dog. A dog? Yes, a dog. Why? 'Cause I need a friend now. I'm gonna buy me a dog. A dog? Yes, a dog. 'Cause my girl don't love me no how. How? How now, brown cow? The monkeys. The monkeys. Take the last train to Clarksville. Yeah, I'm dating myself there, man. Hokey doodles, gosh, by golly darn. That's all right, kiddies. I was around in the days of the Dave Clark 5 and all of that. So, yep, and yep. Oh, my. Okay, so a little bit more to do here and carrying on. And I know it's a little bit like watching paint dry, but it's farming, man. That's what we're here for. And it is the grind. And we play these games for exactly that, the grind. So there you go. Although I got to say, this NPC's not doing this field the way I would, but what do I know? But while the NP, whoopsies, wrong way, Corrigan. All right, let's just get the fluids going here. Okay, everything's working. Nice. Yeah, while they're doing that, what do you say we slip off to the selling point? Oh, sorry, guys. Apologies. Damn lungs. Yeah. Well, a drag is getting old. Things are different today. You hear every mother say. They just don't appreciate that you get tired. The Rolling Stones. I was saying, I seen Mick Jagger 2 nights ago, I guess, on Stephen Colbert. Man, he is looking good for a guy of his age, let me tell you what. Okay, so let's get up and over and around and back and forth and in between. And oh boy, heavy lungs. And like that and like that. Okay, coming up here, we'll go in behind the old sawmill. Now I just want to pick up this bag of lime. Try not to puncture the bag while we're coming in with the fork. And hokey doodles, look at this call Guinness. Well, I'll tell you what, got her in one. Let the birds sing out, let the banners fly. It's a miracle I know, but he did it. Okay, whoop, little tight there. Hold on. Okay, yep, careful. Don't want to drop the bag now. Got it all nicely placed and everything. But yeah, this will top off the limer because I'm sure that we're going to need more than one one trailer full of lime. That is a monster field. But there you go. So like that. Well, December. In-game December. So we should be maybe getting some snow here. I don't know what the snow is going to be like on this map. I have it turned on so that we do get snow. But yeah, we'll see what's going on. See what is and what ain't. We got like the crop damage on and all that. And the damage from the wild hogs and stuff, that's on. Oh, speaking of the wild hogs, there's a way to offset the damage they do to your crops. They have these feeders that I can put out. And as long as you keep the feeders going, that will offset the damage that the wildlife does to your crops because they'll go to the feeders instead. Hypothetically, I've never used one yet, so I don't know. But we will put one in, one or two, depending. Probably a couple because it is, like I said, a large field. But anyway, what do you say we speed this up just a hair? So grab your coffee, take a big long pull off that bowl, and let's just chill. Okay, there we go. There's nothing long and arduous about that at all, at all. Now I just want to get a couple of these little spots here, like that and like that. Okay, now let's try pressing the correct button, because that was the wrong one. Don't you know? Now, I don't know, can I? I have some leftover lime here. We overdid it on the refill, but I'm thinking I might be able to sell it. Can I sell lime here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. No biggie. We're always going to need lime, so we've got it for down the road. I got to try and find those pallet racks that you can get. Now it is a mod. It's not part of the vanilla game. It is a mod. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. Oh, coffee's talking back here. Yeah. So it is a mod, but let's just drag these over this way. There we go. Nope, I can't sell it. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay, bummer. Lunch bag letdown, man. But yeah, they got these racks that you can get and what have you, and you can store your pallets. So your lime, your fertilizer, your seed. You can also store your liquids and what have you there. So we just drag this son of a gun over this way. Yeah, no so bad. And like I say, they're only 100 kilos, so 220 pounds. We can kind of big boy drag it. Try not to get a hernia. It's not like I'm lifting it up above my head trying to put it on a rack or something. I mean, we're just dragging this across the ground. Or maybe hitting the wrong button. Oh, yeah. No doubt, man. No freaking doubt, baby. Okay, let's grab this old girl here. Come on, little one. She's a pretty good little tractor. She's a little tiny for, some of the stuff I want her to do. But for the most part, yeah. Okay, so we've got our lime in. We're good like that now. We're 50% fertilized. So we will get the other 50% of that when we seed. We'll make sure the planter has does both seed and fertilizer type of thing, and that way we can kind of two birds with one stone, if you will. Stone? Who's stone? I'm not stoned. Well, maybe a little. Seeing as how I'm, that kind of guy, and all. Do 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 do. Okay, now we'll tuck you away in here. Yeah, we'll have to get those other two pallets over there as well. The big bag and that other pallet of seed or whatever is in it. I do not know. I can't remember, but I did know at one time. I just seem to have forgotten is all. Yeah, blame it on old age, baby. Marijuana memory? Nah, no such thing. All right, there we go. Man, that has been a long day. We were up before the sun, out there logging and getting things done, like the diligent farmer type dude that I are. Okay, gently. Oh, almost like he knows what he's doing, eh? Yeah, it's excellent driving until you make contact, and then it's not. But anyway, my friends, thanks for hanging with me on this gorgeous, gorgeous Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and like that. But in the meantime and in between time, yeah, I'm going to call this one here. I just want to have a little look at this field, see what, if anything, it does need. But I think we're good for the now. I think next is to plant knob, and we can't do that. We're in the dead time right now. Earliest we can plant anything will be February. So, you guys, thanks you. Thank you for hanging with me today. I do appreciate each and every frickin' one of you. Oh, we got to get some more grass in here. And like that, and like that. But I'm going to continue on with this stuff here, and like that. So, y'all, you go be the rock stars you already are, man. All right? And do me a solid. When you're done here, go tell somebody you love them, man. Like I say, you never know who needs to hear that. You could change their mood, change their day. Hell, you could change their life. And the world could sure use some hugging right now. It is a crazy freaking place out there. But anyway, in the meantime, y'all go be the rock stars you already are, eh? Be good to each other. Wash those freaking hands. And, yeah, see you in the funny papers. Okay, bye for now.